What is up, Southeastern Wisconsin? Justin Hoffmann, your host of the Metro Milwaukee Market Minute, the M4 for short, coming at you for the month of April. What happened to home sales? I'll tell you in 2 seconds. They weren't good. But here's why they weren't good. We're comparing ourselves against 2021, which was a record breaker, believe it or not. Everyone's biatching about inventory, yet we still sold the most homes in 2021 than we've ever sold on record. So when I tell you we're down as a metro market, 8.2%, don't go to freak out mode. There's a lot of reasons why we're down 8%. One of them is we're up against the biggest year of homes sold. But with that said, who was where and why were they there? Milwaukee County was only down 2.8% NBD. Waukesha County down about 12%. Ozaukee County right there about 11.5%. Washington County took it on the chin like Tyrone Woodley, down 28%. And our bonus month, or our bonus city of the month, Racine County, down 6%. So what does this mean? We're down. Are we going to stay down? I don't think so. But we do have some headwinds, as they say. Interest rates are up. Inflation is up. Gas prices are up. The cost to heat your house is up. If you're hungry and you want to eat, you're going to pay more for it. So we're seeing headwinds. The cost to live is going up. Eventually, that is going to affect home values and what a buyer can afford. We're going to be pushing a lot of people into rentals. And if you look at building starts, they're terrible and they're misleading. Because builders are building. This is all good stuff, but they're building apartments. Why? Because they know the supply of homes is low. The home affordability for someone to build a house right now in our local market, Steve Wamser of Synergy Homes has joined our team. So we now have in-house custom building, but it's $285 a foot, plus the cost of the dirt, the landscaping, you name it. Folks, you need $1 million to be able to build right now, and not everybody's got that. So the reason building starts are up is because of apartments. We're going to be pushing more people into apartments, and we have a massive gap between supply and demand still with very little active inventory. Let's talk about it. Inventory levels. We're only 7,525 houses, new houses coming to the market, away from our 6-month supply, which is what we call balanced. At the end of April, when we subtracted those of which were on the market that had accepted offers, we had a whopping half a month. That's 2 weeks. So if nothing new came to the market, we're sold out of inventory in just 2 weeks. The other good news, speaking of good news, when inventory drops to historic levels, prices go up because of that magical principle of economics called the law of supply and demand. Prices were up 11% in the 4-county area, April 21 versus April 22. So we're going to see a fight to the finish. What's going to swing first? Are these interest rates going to hit? Oh, by the way, interest rates, 5.375 for a conventional, and about 5% for any FHA or VA. But what's going to happen first? Are interest rates going to hit 6%, 7%? Are the feds going to do what they need to do to combat inflation and raise these rates to make these houses a little less affordable? We're already seeing buyers losing about 30 to 35% in purchasing power just in the last 6 months, when they were at 3% versus now 5.5%. By the way, guys, when I started doing this 21 freaking years ago, we were writing contracts at 7 and 8%. So 6% doesn't make me nervous, but we got addicted to these low interest rates like big time. And so when they go up, when someone gets pre-approved 6 months ago and they're approved for $500,000, you lose 30% of your purchasing power. That same payment is now equivalent to a $350,000 house. Think about that. That's how prices can drop, is people just can't freaking afford them. But this is just the month of April. In May, we're going to see some interesting stuff. June, even more. What's the stock market going to do? We shall see. But this is the M4 signing out for April.